Awesome,
I'm not
man.
playing that game. This is mine and this is mine. Tobacco is a whole different game. You have to take care of the leaves. I'm more into the natural stuff.
This is the Puff Sip Chat. My name is Reggie Kimball. Join us as we explore the world of premium cigars and whiskey with the people who make it possible. And please check out the Loyal to Ash cigar subscription service. We feature 4 to 5 premium cigars each month and will always include at least one minority or female-owned brand. Check out loyaltoash.com and use code PuffSipChat for a special discount.
So many great brands, so many great accessory brands, so many great lounge owners. And you know, on the Puff Sip Chat, we always love to feature minority-owned, women-owned brands, up-and-coming boutique brands. And guess what? I just met one of the dopest husband and wife teams you could ever want to meet. With me at this table, I got Felix and Diana Lugo of Felix Lugo Tobacco Company, y'all. Welcome to the Puff Sip Chat.
Thank you for having us.
Husband and wife team working together.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
All right.
It's my
So
right hand.
how do y'all divide up responsibilities?
Well, she does more of the paperwork, all the
Okay.
paperwork, exporting,
Okay.
payroll, stuff like that. The permits involved, all the importing,
She keeps you
with
safe.
the government. Yes.
She keeps you safe.
me
Keeps you out of
safe.
out of hot water. That's
Yes,
right.
it is. She does, and I'm more in charge of the farming part, going to the factory, making sure the cigars are ready. You know, the marketing part, the sales. That's what I love, talking to people. You know, communicating, telling a little bit about my story. You know,
Okay.
'Cause she's my right hand on that.
That's beautiful. We have to have a right hand.
Yes, we do.
Otherwise, it's hard if you don't know how to use your left. It just doesn't work.
Exactly.
Now we got it off the ground, and I am smoking one of your blends. I am smoking the San Andreas, right?
Yes, sir.
And I got to tell you, first time, I'm loving the start of this.
Nice.
The first few puffs.
Give it a little minute.
Yeah,
It's gonna
get a little bit.
Yes.
What would I sip with this? What would you pair with this?
I'm going to be honest with you. That I've had it with coffee in the morning. I had it with rum, beer by itself. I mean, it's a cigar with a medium flavor. I'm more into the natural stuff. A lot of people talk about leather feeling. I'm more into the natural stuff, the woods, the flowers. You know, my palate, you know, I don't even want to know what the leather feels like. And you see all these people.
I don't know what leather tastes like. I don't know what flowers taste like. So whenever I hear that
there is
stuff,
a
I
little
don't
bit on
understand
it.
what
It
people
is.
are saying.
But I'm more in the natural part, you know,
Okay.
and I want to create a cigar that you can have at any time of the day and night. I do like medium full, but I don't want to be knocked out by a cigar. You know, I want to be able to enjoy it, my palate. I want people to enjoy it. So that's a cigar that pairs well with pretty much anything.
Anything.
I had
Okay.
it with nothing. I had it with with a glass of rum or whiskey, and I enjoyed it every time.
Okay, well, I can't
Yes.
go. The glass of whiskey's coming. I'm going to get that later.
Oh, it's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. So, just in your own words, man, just tell our audience who you are and your tobacco company and what it's all about. And I'll let you just go, and I'll shut up and just watch.
No problem. I grew up in Miami. In my late teens, early 90s, I was smoking a lot of Cuban stuff. You know, a lot of Cuban cigars. I had a good friend of mine that worked at a factory in Cuba. So she used to bring me all these real Cuban cigars. And that's how I started smoking the real stuff. Well, my palate got used to good stuff from when I started. So
you knew what good was like right away. Yeah.
And it's funny thing, you know, that's why people have to be careful what they wish for in life. When I was a young guy, I said, man, one day I want to have a cigar. Little did I know, 30 years something, I will be able to do that. You know, we moved to the Dominican Republic. We have farms down in the Dominican Republic, and we do a lot of produce. And it got to a point that we had land available. The area where we're located, La Canela, it's where all the big guys are. All, you know, La Flor, La Galera, people that I admire, that do beautiful stuff, good cigars.
Stuff, that's right.
And so it made sense to convert that farm into tobacco. So we've been growing tobacco for 5 years. And we realized that the next step will be coming out with our own brand. And that's how everything started, you know.
That's awesome.
You know, from Miami in the 90s to today, you know, and little by little evolving, you know, to one thing to another. So we're big and growing. I love the farm. I go to the farm every day, more to the farm to the factory, because, you know, we were able to team up with a very good master blender, Eladio Diaz. The gentleman is a complete guru on the tobacco world. He was the one that cleaned our ideas. I have so many ideas. He cleaned me up from the start. Like I wanted a darker tint under San Andres. He was against that. He told me the process, how they do it, how they make it darker. And it's not a natural thing.
No, it's not.
He told me, let's do the natural San Andres wrapper. So I'm glad that we team up with that gentleman and his factory. And he cleaned our ideas, and he made our ideas into a reality.
Oh, man, that's awesome. So that's the tobacco side. So obviously you know yourself, because I'll be honest, I've talked about it on the show several times. We get a lot of new brands that are starting up, they're boutique brands, and they're not really that knowledgeable about what they're creating, and they really didn't create it like you created this, and you have that down to a science. So kudos to you guys for doing it the right way.
We got the best team.
And you have the team
from
that's
the
helping.
farming,
Yes.
we have the best agronomists, that have been growing tobacco for almost 40 years. He's 60 years old. We team up with the best master blender. He's 70 years old. He's been in the business for 50. So we knew that as newcomers, we needed a good guidance in order for us to succeed.
That's beautiful.
Because we are after a premium guys. With a reachable price. I mean, I wouldn't lie to you if I tell you I didn't want to sell steak for $50, but I want my guys to go to the store and pick up a cigar for $15 and enjoy it.
Price does not dictate quality, sir.
Yes.
I tell people that all the time, right?
Absolutely.
It doesn't have to be a $50 cigar to be a good cigar.
Yes.
Matter of fact, it shouldn't be, because then I wouldn't be able to afford it.
Exactly. I know most people wouldn't.
Yeah.
So this is something I want people to enjoy it often. And having a good quality cigar at a good price point, I think that will do it.
That's awesome. So you talked about the master blender that you work with, and now that you have a full-fledged business and off and running, I talked to a lot of brands that are just starting, and they typically will highlight a mentor or somebody that really helped them on the business side of how they should launch. Do you have anyone that you can point to that says, this person's really helped me out a lot?
This guy, I bumped into two people, my agronomist. I started growing tobacco and I didn't know what I was doing. And, I'm used to growing produce. And produce, you have to take care of the fruit. Tobacco is a whole different game. You have to take care of the leaves. You don't want those flowers. You want the leaves. So I paired up with a good agronomist, and he was able to walk me through to get quality leaves. Because without a good quality leaf, there's nothing.
There's nothing.
He was my mentor, from day one in regards to the growing part. And I have to admit it, going back to Eladio, I don't know if you met the gentleman.
No, I have not.
It's a pleasure. Every time you sit out with him, and it just, he's so positive, but he's so honest about things. And he cleaned me up and all my ideas.
Congratulations on your success, and I wish you continued success, because I know that the start that you guys off, the presentation that you have, the way you speak passionately about it, the fact that you have a team, that you divided up responsibilities, that Diana is making sure things run right, and then you're out there up front selling and promoting your brand. I see a win. I see a win with this team. I see a win with this team.
We have our daughter. We have a 7-year-old daughter. She's been going to the farm since she was a baby.
Oh, wow.
We're documenting everything. We're not using it for social media because she's a minor. We don't smoke around her because she's a little girl.
That makes sense, yeah.
Our hope is that she's the one that will take over the brand and continue the Felix Lugo for years to come.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, she's been growing. She's seen the whole process of the farm. She goes weekly and she sees it and she loves it,
Have you met Rick Rodriguez by any chance? West Tampa Tobacco?
No.
His daughter, Sarah, is like his hand.
We did. Actually, we did. What's the name of the company?
West Tampa Tobacco?
Yes. She was here yesterday.
Okay, so you did.
Yes.
So she is a little powerhouse.
Yes.
I love her personality. And
Yes.
I can see now your daughter one day is going to be doing something like that.
It's funny. She bumped into her and, they click and we took pictures with her yesterday.
And I told her.
And she told me about her dad. And she goes, oh my God, that's the same thing we want, like what the Quesados did. They passed it on to Raquel, like what the Reyes doing, what the Arturo Fuentes doing. It's a generation, keep passing it to the next one.
That's right.
And, for them to do what you're doing or do it better, their way. We give them the basic, what we learned from the business, and hopefully they can take it to another level. I mean, God knows how things are going to be. Well, people are going to love in 20 years from now. I do hope that they like a genuine cigar, no added chemicals I mean, I do hope that this stays forever.
Yeah, we cannot change this.
In Miami, I met people 100 years old smoking cigars, you know, without any issues like cigarettes. 'Cause, you know, people, they want to make them the same, and they're not the same.
I just spoke to the CRA right next to you, and we talked about that. We are not cigarettes.
We're not.
I've never smoked a cigarette.
Never.
I've never have.
I don't like the way it looks. I don't like what it brings to the table. You know, all the chemicals that put into it.
That's right.
But a good cigar, it's timeless. It's nice.
It's about the relationships. Y'all are family now. You can come on the Puffs to Chat anytime you want to, anytime you need me to help promote. And that's what's the beauty of this, is that it creates relationships.
Amen.
That's what a lot of people who don't smoke cigars don't realize, that aspect of it, which I think is important.
Yes.
So I'm going to leave you guys with a question that I've been asking everyone that sits down on the Puffs to Chat this week. So put your fantasy cap on for a second. I know you smoked cigars before Felix Lugo Tobacco came around, right? Smoked a lot of cigars. So, planet Earth is in peril right now. So, Reggie, I have the power to nominate the two of you ambassadors to the planet Earth, because the aliens just came and landed.
Yeah.
They want to smoke with you guys, though. They want to smoke with you.
That'll be
cool. They said, so if they smoke with you, what's the first cigar you're going to put in their hand?
Well, besides that, I'm a fan of Plasencia. I'm a fan of Toro Fuente. I'm a fan of
Plasencia is I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I mean, they're making good stuff. I know those are the people that did it before us, and I have mad respect for all of them. You know, I like Alera. I mean, you know, Coach Hochi's doing some nice stuff.
Hochi was great.
Yeah, I mean, La Flor, you know, I mean, Andalusian Bull, I will pay right now for that.
A lot of people here would. That's right.
Yeah, but I'll say that. And Andalusian Bull right now, it's a really great stick. You know, if you can get your hands into one of those.
So the aliens would love that.
Yeah, they'll love that.
What about you, Diana?
I also like Arturo Fuente.
Okay.
I like La Flor Dominicana. I know I had a few of them that I really like. But I do like a lot Felix Lugo.
That's right. You better. You better.
Yes.
Well, thank you guys both. Thank you guys both. This has been phenomenal. I can't wait to sit back and just watch your growth, because I know it's going to happen.
Thank you.
And now you guys, unlike everyone here at the show, I didn't sit down and do this type of conversation with everybody. This is what I typically do in our studio. So I wanted to do it for you, because
I would love to come by in Tampa and visit.
And we'll do it again.
Amen.
We'll do it again. So, hey everyone, Felix and Diana Lugo of Felix Lugo Tobacco Company. Awesome new brand. I'm loving this stick. Check it out. Well, people recognize quality, and people recognize people. And at the end of the day, you can make a great cigar, but you have to connect with people. And I think the two of you have awesome personalities, awesome spirits about you. And at the end of the day, people buy from people. They buy from who they like. So you got to have a good product first, and you have that, but then you got to be you.
Yeah,
and I think the two of you are going to be awesome in that.
I agree. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, so Felix Lugo Tobacco Company, y'all. Check them out. We're going to have them in our Loyal to Ash subscription box at some point. We don't know when yet, but we're going to make it happen.
We're ready to ship. We got 20,000 sticks ready to ship.
All right, we'll talk to that man behind the camera. That's what he does. He's going to take care of that for us.
Amen.
Smoke Dog himself. So, hey, until next time, Puff Sip Chat Repeat. You know how we do it. I'm out. Peace.
Thank you.